Malik Mamba over here, he hates these theories, and he thinks they're what you call it, nonsense, and they're not true, and they're fake, and it ruins his childhood. Which it kind of does ruin the childhood, but we don't give a fuck. It's facts. The writers put it there for a reason. They put it there for a reason. And today I'm gonna let you pick your poison. Which theory you want to choose?
Yo.
Alright, this is better.
What's good? William Fancy Son.
William Fancy Son III is Squidward's rival from high school band class.
So, I just took
Okay, let him cook, Malik. Let him cook.
across my private lake to my private heliport.
He's more wealthy, popular, and talented than Squidward, and he always rubs it in his face.
That's right. I'm living your
Wait, that's supposed to be his, like, cousin, right?
Squidward.
Just watch, bro.
Just succeeding in everything you failed in.
But I intend to prove that he's a fraud, using his wealth to make himself seem more popular and talented than he actually is. He goes to ridiculously extreme and expensive lengths to humiliate Squidward and show his superiority, and I'm gonna prove it. SpongeBob is one of my favorite shows from my childhood. Even going back now and rewatching the old ones, it still holds up. You might think, it's just a kid's show, there's no continuity, there's nothing worth theorizing about, but the show constantly brings back characters and references to previous episodes, and if you look closely, you can connect the dots and find some very interesting stories. And today, I'm going to prove that Squilliam Fancy Son III is a manipulative fraud. Evidence number 1, the pet hospital. We first meet Squilliam in Season 2, Episode 15, Band Geeks. The episode opens with Squidward playing the clarinet and getting a knock on the door.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises.
Immediately after, Squidward gets a call from Squilliam.
You laughing right now? You're laughing? You like it, right?
The house of unrecognized
Yeah.
I bet.
We start after the... Sounds as though you've got a dying animal to attend to, eh, old chum?
I believe that not only was Squilliam spying on Squidward to know when he was playing his clarinet, but he also hired the doctor to come and embarrass Squidward.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street. Pet hospital down the street.
We have never seen a pet hospital in Bikini Bottom. We've only ever seen just the regular Bikini Bottom hospital. We've seen this purple doctorfish before, but once again, he's never worked at a pet hospital. We've only ever seen him at the regular general hospital.
Well, Mr. Squarepants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment?
Then there's this green fish behind him, and we've only ever seen him as one of the many identical paramedics that work at the Bikini Bottom Hospital. We even see him at the end of the episode to take Squilliam away after fainting. So it is very likely that Squilliam hired these two and told them to pretend like they're from a...
No?
Yo.
Yeah, what?
Oh, nothing. I just said yep.
pet hospital just to humiliate Squidward. But this is just the start of Squilliam's elaborate lies. Evidence number 2, the Bubble Bowl. In the same episode, Squilliam also says,
I'm the leader of a...
Right now, he's not dropping facts, right? Wait, the facts gonna start cooking, nigga. You feel me? You gotta let him cook.
Alright. He's sizzling, but he's not
in
cooking.
the same episode, Squilliam also says,
I'm the leader of a big fancy band now, and we're supposed to play the Bubble Bowl next week. The problem is, I'm busy next week and can't make it, so I was hoping you and your band could cover for us.
but we've never seen Squilliam's band before, and despite claiming he's too busy to make it to the Bubble Bowl, he still shows up at the end to watch Squidward's band. So both his excuse and probably his band were made up to pressure Squidward into humiliating himself at the Bubble Bowl. Evidence number 3, Squilliam's friends. In Season 3, Episode 8, Squilliam returns. Squidward leaves for work and conveniently bumps into Squilliam and all of his fancy friends, despite Squilliam not seeming like the kind of guy that would come near the Krusty Krab. He and his friends make fun of Squidward for working as a cashier.
Hold it! Don't tell me! You're a cashier! Don't lie. Lying always makes it worse.
But I believe that this encounter was planned out by Squilliam in advance, and he hired all of those people to pretend to be his friends. Take a look at Squilliam's friends. They're all nicely dressed, you kind of get the sense that they're fancy, high-status members of Bikini Bottom, but they aren't. This is more like what the fancy rich people in Bikini Bottom look like. These are just some regular Bikini Bottom citizens. Most of them usually don't even wear nice clothes like this. And most of them are regulars at the Krusty Krab and would already know Squidward as a cashier.
My patty doesn't have enough slime!
Oh, you want some chicken
These are
lap?
not people Squilliam would hang out with.
You're fucking disrupting the fucking video!
What?
Sorry,
I'm
bro.
confused, bro.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck? What I see Squidward?
We're watching the Squilliam theory, man.
Okay.
Would you like to tune in?
I'm here.
As Malik's mind is about to be blown away. Whoa!
I mean, why would
Alright.
Squilliam be hanging out with one of Pearl's teenage friends? At the end of the episode, Squilliam even admits to his whole life being fake.
I made everything up about my life. I have no yachts, jets, or anything. I was only trying to impress you.
And then, of course, he quickly says he's just kidding.
Is that true? Of course not! I'm filthy stinking rich!
But was he kidding? I mean, obviously he's rich, but is there a nugget of truth in there? Evidence number 4, the statue. In Season 7, Episode 6, Squidward has to pick up trash for community service, and Squilliam once again conveniently bumps into him and reveals he's cleaned up so much trash that the city actually built a statue of him.
Maybe if you clean up Bikini Bottom, they'll build a statue of you. Oh, wait! They've already built one. Of me! I cleaned up all of Bikini Bottom in only 1 week.
I believe that once again, this encounter was staged by Squilliam, and he actually paid to get that statue built. As Squilliam tells Squidward about the statue, a female fish admires it and says,
Bless you, Squilliam Fancyson. Bless you.
but if you remember, this is one of those friends Squilliam likely paid, making her whole comment feel very fake. By the end of the episode, Squilliam's statue gets destroyed. A police officer approaches and they have this exchange.
This is your statue?
It was.
Squilliam admits that it's his statue, not the city's. And why else would the officer give him specifically a ticket if it was city property? Evidence number 5, the concert. In Season 6, Episode 17, Squidward watches Squilliam play the clarinet at a big fancy concert. He receives a standing ovation, causing Squidward to leave angrily. But I believe this entire concert is a scam. Not only has the audience been paid to cheer, but Squilliam never even touches his instrument. Once again, many of the audience members are part of Squilliam's quote-unquote friends, but we also never actually see Squilliam play the clarinet. The episode opens right after he's finished his performance with the audience cheering, and one member of the audience says,
He's such a great musician. He doesn't even have to touch an instrument to be brilliant.
Maybe the real reason Squidward leaves so angrily is because the audience cheered for Squilliam even though he never even touched his clarinet. Maybe Squilliam is just as bad as Squidward at the clarinet and he's trying to hide it. Squilliam has gone to some pretty extreme lengths just to humiliate Squidward, but nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what he does next. Evidence number 6, the music college.
Let him cook,
In
let him
the same
cook.
episode, after Squidward leaves the concert, he's approached by the headmistress of
Mag,
the
let him cook.
Bikini Bottom prestigious music.
Yeah,
Squidward leaves the
Here, you gotta
He's
make sure.
cooking.
No, here you gotta listen. Here.
Okay.
Here, this is where it all goes down, my nigga. Here.
Evidence number 6, the music college. In the same episode, after Squidward leaves the concert, he's approached by the headmistress of the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college.
Aren't you the esteemed Squilliam Fancyson III, who we all came here to see perform tonight?
She mistakes him for Squilliam and offers him a position as a professor. Squidward pretends to be Squilliam and teaches a class, only for the police to burst in and arrest him, all while he's being filmed on live TV. And I believe that this is Squilliam's most elaborate and most expensive scheme to destroy Squidward both publicly and legally. This encounter where Squidward gets offered a job is already suspiciously convenient, but listen closely to their exchange.
I'm Squilliam Fancyson.
But didn't you just say a minute ago that your name was Squidward Q Tentacles?
It is. No, I mean, no, I didn't.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
What kind of moron would go to their own enemy's music recital? How does she know?
So she already
Squidward
knows
and
that-
Squilliam are
Yeah.
enemies? If she knows
she got
to
Squidward,
him.
then why didn't she recognize him? Why would she mistake him for Squilliam? This feels way too much like she was hired by Squilliam to set a trap for Squidward. And if that's not enough, the headmistress's associate is literally just a guy from the paid audience wearing a disguise. He just threw on some glasses to seem smart. Squilliam knew that Squidward couldn't resist the opportunity to teach a music class, even if it meant breaking the law.
My very own music class.
Then we get to the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college, and right off the bat, there's something very fishy about this place. The building itself is very green and grimy, and has a very cheap metal look. Nothing about this says prestigious, except for the big
Right? It doesn't look like a prestigious college, right?
No,
You're right.
no. I've just seen this episode actually.
What? Say on
What?
God. Say on God, you never saw this episode.
I don't know what goes on in this episode.
What? So basically, in this episode, how do you watch SpongeBob and never saw this episode? Basically, it starts with the episode of Squidward going to a clarinet show. It's Squilliam's turn to perform. He doesn't touch nothing, and they all like, "Oh my gosh, Squilliam, you're good. You're the goat. You're the goat." You feel me?
Yeah.
And then Squidward rushes out and says, "That's some fucking bullshit." You know what I'm saying? And rushes out. That lady approaches him and says, "Are you Squilliam Fancy Pants?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I want you to teach at my biggest college that I'm gonna open up soon because you're so good at music." You feel me? And this is the college. Yeah. This is the college. And then the students are like SpongeBob and Patrick, and they just troll Squidward the whole episode.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then he gets arrested.
Which feels like the only new thing
Forgot
about
this episode, I'm not gonna lie.
I think there is a very good chance that Squilliam just bought some old warehouse, then stuck a sign and some paint on it to disguise it as a college. I mean, look at these other schools in Bikini Bottom.
See, look, that's a real high school in Bikini Bottom that Pearl went to.
Structure and a paint job, but this prestigious music college looks like a dumpster. Going into the classroom, not only does it have another one of Squilliam's friends, but if this is such a prestigious college, how did SpongeBob and Patrick get in here?
Would you two numbskulls mind telling me what you're doing in music class anyway?
Sure. Patrick's New Year's resolution was to learn to play an instrument.
They say it was their New Year's resolution to take a music class, but you'd think it'd be harder for them to get into an esteemed music school if they just decided to go to it on a whim. Seems like they're just letting anyone to sell this ruse. Then, both the police, Squilliam and the headmistress, and a live news broadcast show up at the same time to arrest Squidward for impersonating Squilliam. If the extremely coincidental fact that all of these people suddenly showed up at the same time isn't enough for you to believe that Squilliam set it all up, I've got something that's going to blow your mind. Squilliam literally has the police working for him.
Squidward Q.
No way.
I'm placing you under arrest for impersonating a genius.
If that doesn't sound like he's been paid off, I don't know what does. The lengths that Squilliam goes to humiliate Squidward are insane. He literally builds statues and entire buildings just to make Squidward feel inferior. But why? Why would
why is this nigga such a hater? Why?
Because he's
lamb cook.
Wait, they were related, right?
Let him cook. He's about to explain the whole thing right now, nigga.
So far to embarrass an old high school band classmate. What happened between them? What could have caused this extreme level of dedication? Well, unfortunately, we never really get much information on their past. I've spent hours reading through the SpongeBob Wikipedia and looking at old episodes, and there really just isn't any clues that would explain their weird relationship. I guess we can't solve everything, but either way, that's my theory. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.
Just like you just said. Wait a second. Oh, he's gonna explain everything.
I knew he was capping, bro.
Season 6,
Job's not finished.
Episode 5, Slide Whistle Stooges. Just a normal episode with SpongeBob and Patrick.
Let him cook. Let him cook. You gotta really let him cook now. Really. This is where it goes down.
Can always Squidward. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Except I have one question about this episode. Why does Squidward have Squilliam's robe? That is clearly not the purple robe he usually wears. That is Squilliam Fancyson III's robe. Why would Squidward have this? Unless they were more than just classmates. Could they have once been dating? No way.
Oh, please. Please.
There's no evidence.
Pause the video, bro.
No way. He said there's no way.
This, bro.
He said there's no way.
I'm not doing this.
He said there's no way.
Bro.
He said it's cap. Listen, he just said there's no way. Listen.
No way. That's not possible. There's no evidence to support that. Right?
Don't be
Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing? This not even serious.
Listen. Squidward literally says...
This theory is not real, bro. This theory is not...
Listen to what Squidward says. Don't remember this episode where Squidward literally says, "Oh no, Squilliam is so hot." Listen.
Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot.
Nigga.
What the... Bro, that was not... Bro,
that's not real, bro. That's real.
Why can't... Bro, he's not showing the clip of that episode for a reason, bro.
I'll show you right. I'll search it up. Me to search it up?
Nah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, safety.
Squid.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there Squidward about to come?
Like he literally just like Made up all. Okay, these theories were kind of made sense, right?
Until the
And he's
end. No, it's because you just
yeah,
don't
like what
accept
kind of plot twist is that, bro? Broski. These theories, bro.
Listen, watch.
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 Oh no, man.
Anyone can be a big shot.
Come back.
Why? See, he's ducking. He knows he's cooked.
Nah, that's crazy though. What the hell? Dating? What type of shit?
Watch this clip.
Bikini Bottom. Oh, is that so? Let's hear what you've accomplished since high school, Squiddy.
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's real too.
There's no way. That's crazy, bro.
And why does he call Squidward Squiddy here?
Yeah, that doesn't mean they're dating. This means like he thinks the nigga's better than him.
Bro, he owns his robe. He has his robe at his house.
What if they all got it like from that band?
But then Squidward never ever wears it ever, except that one episode where he's about to run to bath. Malk, you ready?
One second. Oh my god.
You ready?
1 second.
Let me know.
Alright, play the video.
Anyone can be a big shot in a hick town like Bikini Bottom. Oh,
Okay.
is that so? Let's hear what you've accomplished since high school, Squiddy.
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
Now what, nigga? Now what?
Bros.
Why would Squidward ever say that? Why would he say that?
That's like how you would say that to me, bro.
I never would say that to you, never.
It's the same thing. Like, you could just say that, but you don't even mean it type beat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
it doesn't mean they're dating.
Okay, hold on.
For real,
There's
like-
more. There's more.
He's reaching.
There's
He's
more.
reaching.
There's more.
Like,
Watch.
Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
No, it can't be.
I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
It's been right in front of us this whole time.
Our sources
Oh, if he's like that act.
harassing teenagers up at Makeout Reef.
Make out rage. Good time.
Why would Squidward ever say that?
what do you
Make
say?
out what? We said make out what?
You don't know in that episode? Don't remember that episode?
Rewind it, bro. Damn.
Makeout Reef.
Us this whole time.
Our sources
Oh, yeah.
last saw evil harassing teenagers up at Makeout Reef.
Make out rage. Good time. Good time.
Make out.
What on earth?
Make a Reef is in that episode when they all became superheroes. Like Sandy got powers, Patrick got powers, SpongeBob got powers. Remember that episode? Your outro, like your intro when SpongeBob was like running. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that episode, there's a place called Make Out Reef where people go make out there, and they show a couple in the Bikini Bottom like kissing and shit, and Squidward is like, oh, Make Out Reef, good times.
That doesn't.
Make out rage. Good time.
But it's still a reach.
Voted most likely.
I'm false. That's a.
Look at that.
Pause.
You see that picture? You see that picture?
Broski's pause.
A picture of
Right there.
Squidward?
What's that middle picture though?
I don't know. Another Squidward?
Another. That's what I'm trying to say. Like these guys are reaching like crazy. It's a bunch of Squidward tentacles, bro.
Voted most likely to suck eggs.
And
No.
The reach.
That one's Squilliam. Look, it's the unibrow. Look.
listen.
This one has the unibrow.
Okay, but the one here doesn't have tentacles. Wait,
You know, it's like a mermaid.
costume?
It's a painting, bro.
Voted most likely to suck eggs in high school.
Holy shit!